Elijah, Coach Whittle was just talking about like how excited you are for having a bigger role this year. Just what's your mentality in the course of fall camp, and how excited are you for the season to get going?
I'm just really excited to be here, excited to be with Coach Whittle and basketball. I'm excited to have the guys in my room, and I'm ready to just go play football.
You use the phrase urgency in terms of basically knowing that you're going to be on the field basically more or less every rep once the game starts. Just how much sense of urgency do you feel in terms of knowing that you're going to be in the bigger role, and how much does that help you as you're going through camp?
Urgency is a big thing in our room. We want us to play fast and play smart, but we want us to do everything fast so we can line up fast, see the defense fast. That's what we mean by urgency. So if we go to urgency, we want us to read everything fast, do our job fast, and just play football fast.
How do you feel about being called a tight end? Like, you're not a prototypical tight end. You're more like they call you a Swiss Army knife that can kind of do a little bit of everything. Your thoughts of trying to fit in as a tight end and what your role might be in this offense?
Well, whatever my coaches want me to do, Chris Ball, Whittle, Coach Dawson, they put me in middle linebacker. If they want me to go do something, I'm gonna do my best foot forward, and I'm gonna try to do a good job.
How much did you learn from Elijah Arroyo last year in terms of what it takes to be successful here, and just how much were you able to lean on him last year?
He's like my big brother. I still talk to him to this day. I still call him. I tell him, like, how you doing out there? Like, what's going on? So, like, any advice you want to get to me? And he's just learning from him and Cam really put me, like, teach me a lot of things, a lot about football, a lot about defense, a lot about blocking, route running, a lot of things. Even off the field, he teaches me a lot of things too.
How have you been working on building chemistry with Carson Beck? Obviously he's been here since January, but only been able to throw since May. How have you been building chemistry with him?
I get good chemistry, man. We hang out off the field, so like we already got the chemistry already. We just keep working and attacking day by day.
What stood out the most about him? Not like comparing him to Cam or not, but just what stood out about the way he runs things?
He wants to win. He wants to go out there and play ball. That's why I love him.
How do you feel the rest of the tight end group's coming? I mean, between Alex and two freshmen, just how's the group looking overall?
We're going to be a special group. We're going to keep working and keep attacking every day, continue to make plays. That's it. That's all we can do.
Do you set any goals for yourself this year?
I just want to go win.
What do you think, Nate, not just not just your position group, but the team as a whole learned from the way last season ended? Obviously, with the bitter taste in your guys' analysis, what did you guys learn from that?
We still remember that moment from last year. We just want to go out there, put our best foot forward, and go win. That's all we can really do. Is just can't cry about it, can't do nothing about it. All we gotta do now is keep working, keep tagging it day by day, play by play, and go out there and put our best foot forward, and try to win.
You got the ball in your hands. You're a powerful, runner. Do you look at it that way? Like, I'm going to bowl people over, or do you still try to go around?
I just run. Just try to get it first down. Try to run down the field any way me and Drew can run it. Just try to go for it, get more yards.
Elijah, do you think you'll get carries this year? Is that something you're hoping with your game?
Like I said, anything Coach Dawson and Chris Ball want me to do, I'm gonna put my best foot forward and do my best to be able to do it.
So how's the you've been here a while now. How's the adjustment to Miami coming for you?
Yeah, it's going well. Everybody's accepted me with full arms. It's been great so far.
So what's the difference for you between Tulane and here? The DB's quicker. Is the game faster? What's
I don't want to get into comparing much, but Tulane, I had a lot of relationships there that I'm grateful for. Football there was great. Football here is great as well. I'd say big boys up front are probably the biggest difference. We got Ruben Bain, Team Mesidor. Those guys you don't find really anywhere in the country, right? So playing against those guys are definitely different.
What do you think stands out about Elija Lofton? Just the way he, his ability and what separates him from other tight ends?
He's a weapon. I mean, that's the easiest way to put it, right? He does absolutely everything fast, quick, knows how to win one-on-ones, beat man coverage, settle in zones, catch the ball, run, break tackles. He's got shiftiness in him, like power. I mean, he's really one of a kind. He's a great player.
Just your thoughts on the two freshmen, Luka and Brock, just how they've developed since spring, and really what stands out about the two of them, how they can help the room?
Yeah, we'll start with Luka. I mean, as you can see, he's a big dude, right? And I think the biggest thing for him was getting his body right. And throughout spring and summer, he's really done that. Focused on going hard in the weight room, technique-wise. Also working with Coach Whittle, individual drills. He's been doing really good, and believe it or not, run routes in the pass game too, right? He's got some great hands. He's made plays in fall camp so far too. You know, his coming along is going really well. And then Brock, you know, he's fast. Like that's his, and strong. Like I think he squatted 560 pounds, broke a record or something. Great player. I mean, those two, they're going to be a force to be reckoned with in the next coming years as they develop, and you know, this year too, as they, you know, keep developing and going through fall camp, getting up to game speed, and you know, that's what me and Elijah and all the older kids have been around, you know, helping them become the players that they can be and unlocking their potential.
And I remember in the spring you said you wanted to work on your blocking. Just how do you feel like that's coming along?
I think it's coming along very well. You know, got with Coach Whittle, Coach Crutch, Coach Jack. We worked individual drills summer and spring, even though, you know, we were banged up in spring, but came back summer, worked those individual drills, and I made it a point to, you know, work on that part of my game, and I think I've improved.
And I know it's still a couple weeks away, and I know you guys are focused on yourselves right now, but just how exciting is the prospect of, you know, week one versus Notre Dame, you know, at night, full stadium? How exciting is that?
Yeah, it's exciting, but, you know, we're focused on right here, right now, right? Our fall camp practice, what was it, number 6, I think it was. Had a great practice, I think. You know, got to review the film, and then we're on to practice 7. And that's what we're focused on right now, and trying to get better as a unit, trying to get better as an offense, trying to get better as a team. So I think that's where our focus is right now.
Alex, you talked about the defensive line that you're seeing. What have you learned since you've been here? What it's going to take for you to be productive at this level against defenses, good defensive players? What have you kind of learned?
Hand usage, definitely hand usage. You know, keeping sturdy base, keeping hands inside is where you're going to win and gain leverage, right? When you get your hands outside, you have no power, and that's when, you know, powerful guys like Ruben and Akeem and Mondo and all those guys, you know, they can use their strength and get under you and move you. But if you stay inside and have leverage, then you have a good chance of winning that block.
And then maybe as a pass catcher, going up against either safeties, linebacker, depending on who's guarding you, if you can kind of speak on that also.
Yeah, I mean, I guess in a sense you could just say, you know, you got to have a plan at the line of scrimmage, right? Whether it be cover 2, cover 4, cover 3, man, you got to be able to dissect the defense and then run the route that you have game plan against, you know, that sort of defense, whether it be man, outside leverage, or inside leverage, or cover 2, stuff like that. So I think having a plan at the line of scrimmage is the biggest thing when you're running routes, and, you know, giving head and eyes at the top and making sure that, you know, you really sell the defender and sell the route so you can break out.
What is the dynamic like with your brother this month? Are you having many conversations this month? Are you guys giving each other space? Have you guys ever competed against each other in a game?
No, we haven't competed against each other in a game, really. I mean, obviously we've had backyard battles growing up, stuff like that. One-on-ones in the backyard with my dad throwing the ball and stuff like that. But no, we never really competed on opposite sides of the ball like that, or opposite teams like that. We've always been on the same team throughout, you know, Little League ball, flag football, stuff like high school football. So, you know, I'm excited for that opportunity, you know, go against my brother, and yeah, it'll be good.
With your first fall camp in college, just how's it going for you so far? How's it been adjusting to just like college life and everything? I know you were here in the spring, just going through all that. How's that adjustment been going for you?
Yeah, it's fun. I love football, so it's a lot of fun, and getting to learn a lot. You know, this is my first camp, obviously, but it's awesome. I mean, the meetings from the practices, I'm just learning a lot. I'm trying to take it all in and just get better any way I can.
What's been the biggest adjustment, whether it's something as simple as like what time you have to get up and then just, you know, the workload and everything? Just what's been the biggest adjustment?
I'd say the meetings. You know, like we practice in the spring, but obviously we didn't have as many meetings as we do in fall camp. We're here almost all day, every day. So that's a big adjustment, but I love it. I love the people I'm around, and I'm learning a lot, so it's good.
What's it like having guys like Elija Lofton, Alex Bauman, guys who are a little more veteran, being able to help you guys with the learning process and trying to help you guys get as up to speed as quick as possible?
Yeah, it's awesome. They're really helping us out, bringing us up to speed. You know, me and Brock are freshmen just getting here, and they're telling us what to expect with camp, and we haven't even put on pads yet, you know, so there's still a lot to go, but they're helping us a lot with mentoring and telling us little nicks about the game that me and Brock didn't know coming out of high school. So they're a huge help. They're both great players. They'll be great this year.
Did you know Brock before you guys were both in the same class, or did you have you ever talked before then?
We were on a couple of visits together. We were at a visit at Ohio State together too, and we didn't really know each other then, but we went on the OV together, and that's where we really started bonding. We were playing basketball together. It was awesome.
how cool is it? I can't remember off the top of my head who committed first, but like you're both in the same class, you're both enrolling at the same time. Just how cool is it to have someone to kind of go through all the meetings, all the adjustments, all this, to go through all this with you?
It's awesome. Yeah, I'm really lucky to have him as my partner going through this, and he's a great player. He'll do great things here.
Is it sinking in yet that in about 3 weeks you're going to be starting your career?
Yeah,
First game?
not really. Like we haven't even put on pads yet, full pads. So I'm really just soaking it all in. Getting ready for pads tomorrow, and just trying to learn as much as I can, help the team in whatever way I can. So.
What do you hope in your role will be this year?
I honestly don't know yet. So if that's on the field, if that's special teams, water boy, whatever it is, I just want to help the team whatever way I can, and that's what I plan on doing.
What changes to your body did you make since arriving in January to put yourself in a position to contribute as a freshman?
Yeah, so the strength and conditioning staff, they did a great job with me. I gained 10 pounds, a good weight, and so I'm at 260 now, and yeah, that was the big change, getting bigger, and also keeping my speed up. So I feel like I feel a lot better than I did when I came in. I had a little foot injury when I came in, completely healed. I feel good. I mean, I feel fresh as day one of camp. So they're doing a great job.
What do you think you've improved on the most? Just maybe going back to when you first got here in the beginning of spring. Just what do you think you've improved on the most?
I'm trying to improve on everything, but I think the big thing that I've improved on so far is my route running. Just like not as far as route running, but like analyzing the defense, and stuff that you don't look at in high school. I mean, high school ball is kind of like you run this route and you're running that route, whereas you got to read a lot of stuff here, and I've learned a lot from Coach Crutch and Coach Woodle, and yeah, they've taught me a lot, so I'd say that's what I've improved the most.
Your height, is it you're 6'7"? What are you measuring in at?
6'7", 6'8", really depends on the day, whatever I want to be, so depends if I'm playing basketball or football. Yeah.
What is your vertical? Do you know your vertical?
I'm not sure. I couldn't tell you. I'm just trying to work on that. So I don't know.
And like I was just asking Luka, just how did you get to know him, and how have you guys built your relationships since you guys committed to the class together and got here together in the spring? Just how have you guys continued to work and build your relationship together?
I mean, yeah, definitely started like getting to know each other when we committed and stuff. Like he committed and I committed shortly after, so kind of getting to know him after that, coming down here on an official visit with him, and getting to know him. And just since we got here, me and him are roommates right now, so I mean, getting to know each other pretty well. Coming in here, watching film together, like anything we can do together, try to build some chemistry between us, we can get it done.
And obviously, I mean, like you can play multiple tight ends at the same time, but you guys are going to be, you guys are fighting for playing time. You're going to be fighting for playing time. Just how do you build a relationship off the field while also being competitive on the field?
I mean, you definitely want to support each other. Like, you never want to tear your own teammates down, and that's just bad for the team. So, I mean, anytime someone makes a good play, like, you're going to congratulate them, but obviously, like, you're still trying to compete against each other. It's a good competitive environment in tight end room, so it's been pretty exciting so far.
Just how would you evaluate, just how much have Elija Lofton and Alex helped you guys sort of get acclimated from the spring to now, sort of help lessen that learning curve? How much have they helped you guys with the process?
Yeah, they've been a huge help, especially Elija, like him being here last year, like right when we first got here, I'd say he was like the biggest help. I mean, he was like, when we first learned the offense, like he was helping us like really learn it better. Like hearing it from a guy who's like been through it already is really, really helpful. So I mean, him and Alex just being able to be good leaders for us have been really helpful so far.
Do you feel like you and Elija have a similar skill set, and it's helpful for you to see a guy like Elija and watch how he does things and you can apply it to you?
Yeah, I would say I probably have a similar skill set. I mean, Elija, he can do like anything. You can put him anywhere. I mean, he's a really good player. So being able to sit behind him and kind of watch what he does and learn from him, I mean, it's going to be really helpful for me for sure.
What's a realistic goal for you this year? Do you have things in mind that you'd like to accomplish this year?
Obviously for this year, I mean, I think just getting on the field any way I can, I mean, whether that be special teams or actually getting in the game, I think just continuing to work during this camp and try to earn a spot and get on the field any way I can.
Do you like special teams?
Oh yeah, anything I can do to get on the field, I'm going to do it.
Do you have experience in special teams in high school?
Yeah, I pretty much played every special teams throughout my whole high school career, so I'm pretty experienced with it.
How much of a benefit is it to come in here and the first guy you're really working with. I mean, is Carson Beck, to have him kind of show you the ropes and help you out. How much does that help you?
I mean, yeah, he's a big help, especially like my locker's near him in the locker room. So I mean, being able to come to him and like any questions, stuff like that, like him just talking about his college football experiences, like so I can know what to expect at games and stuff like that. Just he's making us like feel pretty excited about what it's like and what's in store for us to be a college football player. So he's been a huge help for us for sure.